I should have listened to the elders. They warned us about the Ayo festival and the spirits that walked the streets. But I was stubborn. I thought it was all just tales to scare children. I was wrong. It all began on a dusty street in Lagos. The sun was setting, painting the skies with orange and purple streaks. My name is Tunde, and this is the story of how I saw the truth behind the Ayo festival. It all started with Bayo, the street boy with big dreams and even bigger troubles. Bayo was not like the rest of us. He didn't just want to survive. He wanted to be great. He wanted to leave behind the dirty streets and be remembered by everyone. We all laughed when he said it. What could a poor boy like him do? But one day, Bayo came running down the street, his eyes wide with excitement. "Tunde, I found a way," he shouted. "A way to do what?" I asked, shaking my head. "A way to be great," he said, pulling me into a corner. "The Ayo festival is in 2 days, and I overheard something at the shrine. That made me stop." Everyone knew the Ayo festival was not something to joke about. It was a sacred event where the spirits of the ancestors, dressed in flowing white robes and wide hats, walked among the living. People said the Ayo were not just performers. They were connected to the gods, to the other world. "What did you hear?" I whispered. Bayo grinned, his face lit by the last rays of sunlight. "The elders said that if someone wears the Ayo cloth without permission, they could gain its power." "Are you mad?" I hissed. "That's not power, Bayo. That's death." But Bayo didn't listen. He never listened. 2 nights later, the festival began. The streets were crowded with people. Drums echoed in the air, and the Ayo, dressed in their white cloth and hats, glided through the streets. They carried staffs, hitting the ground rhythmically as they moved. The air felt heavy, like the spirits were watching. I didn't see Bayo in the crowd, but I knew he was somewhere, planning his foolishness. I tried to forget about it, to enjoy the festival, but something didn't feel right. As the night deepened, I heard screams from a nearby alley. My heart jumped. I pushed through the crowd, following the sound. There, under the pale light of the moon, I saw him. Bayo had done it. He had stolen an Ayo robe. It was too big for him, dragging on the ground, but he wore it proudly, holding a wooden staff he must have carved himself. "Bayo, no!" I shouted. "Take it off!" But he didn't listen. Instead, he laughed, spinning in circles. "Look at me, Tunde. I'm an Ayo now. I'll be remembered forever." Before I could say more, the air grew cold. The drumming stopped. The crowd fell silent, their eyes wide with fear. Then they came. The real Ayo. 5 of them, their white robes glowing in the dark, their staffs striking the ground in unison. They didn't run. They didn't speak. They just glided toward Bayo like shadows come to life. "Wait!" Bayo shouted, dropping his fake staff. "I was just joking!" But the Ayo didn't stop. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. I could only watch as they surrounded him. One of them raised its staff and pointed it at Bayo. The wind howled, and the lights from the street lamps flickered. Then everything went dark. When the light returned, Bayo was gone. I screamed his name, but there was no answer. The Ayo turned to me, their glowing eyes boring into mine. Then, as quickly as they had come, they disappeared into the night. I ran home that night, shaking with fear. I told no one what I saw. Who would believe me? The next morning, I went back to the alley. There was no sign of Bayo, no sign of anything that had happened. But on the ground, I found something that made my blood run cold. It was the fake Ayo stuff. But now, it was charred, as if it had been struck by lightning. That was the last time I ever saw Bayo. Some say the Ayo took him to the spirit world as punishment. Others say he became one of them, forever walking the streets during the festival, hidden behind the white cloth. As for me, I stay far away from the Ayo festival now. And if you ever see the white cloths of the Ayo gliding through the streets, remember this: some traditions are not meant to be broken. Some spirits are better left undisturbed. And whatever you do, don't touch the white cloth. Thanks for listening. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories. See you some other time.